What's up? What's up? Welcome to the bang section. Say, bro, I really don't like telling like prison stories and all that, but like, cause like I don't even like watching prison stories. Cause once you free, you free. I don't like. I think that'd be like dumb when people make videos about prison stories, but people keep asking me to tell something. So you got to give the people what they want. You heard me? I don't like doing this personally because I'm free now and I don't got no plans to go back to prison, jail, whatever. You heard me? I've been free, plan on staying free. I don't break no laws no more. I be chilling. I'm a civilian. I raise my kids, single father, But yeah, people want to hear stories about jail, so I'm gonna tell you about the first time I ever went to. The first time I went to jail was Ryan's detention in Baton Rouge. I bought a firearm to school when I was 13, but that's the first time. But like my first time going to adult jail was East Baton Rouge when I just turned 17. So boom, I fell online. I ain't gonna lie. I'm back. I'm just turned 17. I'm a little skinny little dude. My first time really doing time around grown-ups. They got all these head busters and jackers, like every type of criminal in the world. And if you know anything about East Baton Rouge, and this was like 1997, this one they still had cigarettes on commissary. This one they had the little bottle of hot sauce on the table. Like, if you know, you know. Anybody who did time back then, they know. There was this baby Angola. This one, it was really going down East Baton Rouge. So boom, they put me in the old building on MO2. You heard me? So they put me in there. I'm green and square as a pool table. I don't know nothing about jail. You heard me? Like the little juvenile I did, the little juvenile time I did when I was 13. That was I stayed in there like 2 months or something. But so this is my first time in jail. They put me in the old building, and they back there getting it in back there where I'm at. They tearing it down every day. Boom, 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 boom. Now I ain't scary. Like I'm already hustling this time. I already slung iron, but I never been to jail, so I don't know nothing about jail. So boom, they had a dude named Dirty Red. So Dirty Red, all right, let me break it down for y'all. I'm gonna paint the picture for y'all. So they had 2-man cells on MO2, and like it goes all the way down, and then they got like a catwalk mirror, but you can't see through it. But they got 2-man cells. So boom, they locked they put you in the cell at nighttime, cut the lights off, and rack the cell back. So you and one other person, your cellmate, be in there. So boom, like my second night in there. They knew I'd be rapping and stuff. So dude named Dirty Red tried to play on my top. He like, say cell one, you be rapping? Go on, hit a rap for us. Trying to play on my top like I'm a radio or something. But like I'm from the street, so I ain't dumb. I'm like, why you trying to tell me to rap for you? So I told the nigga, I said, man, I ain't no radio nigga. You cut on your radio, you want to hear some rap? He's like, nah, nigga, go on rap for us. So I started freestyling. But I rap about skeeting on them, you heard me? I disrespected them in the worst way I could. You heard me? I started rapping about smacking his mom and all kind of shit, you heard me? So he hollered about, all right, bitch, if I smoke 10 cigarettes tonight, when they rack them back in the morning, I'm gonna fuck clean over you. I'm like, how about this, bitch? You smoke 5 and I smoke 5 and I don't even smoke cigarettes, oh bitch ass nigga, you heard me? So boom, they rack them back in the morning. I run out there, I'm like, what's up? What up? You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, no, this the wrong shift. I'm like, the wrong shift? Like, what that mean? Let me remind you now, I'm still green. I don't know what the wrong shift mean. It mean like this shift right here, if they catch you fighting, they gonna whoop us and lock us down and all this here. But I don't know what the wrong shift mean. I'm green. This is my first time hitting East Baton Rouge Parish Prison. So I don't know what the wrong shift is. So they grab me like, nah, we see you a fight, but go, like, we ain't finna do it right now. Wait till the next shift come on, then y'all gonna get it in, you heard me? I'm like, nah, I wanna fight right now. They're like, man, you can't fight right now. So boom, I go back in my cell, whatever. We don't argue, we don't fuss or fight nothing. So like a couple days go by, and I remember it was like, I think it was a Wednesday. Somebody come tap me on my foot. Wake up, Dirty Red down there waiting on you. Just the right shift. Y'all finna get it in. Put my shoes on. Ran to the back. Bing, bong, 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 bong. Got the flush. Like, let me tell you how I did him first. He waiting in the back for me. I ran back there, jumped in the air, and came down on him with a stupid right. Boom! Caught him with it. Boom! Knocked him back. Beam, pom, 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 pom. Got him up against I got him up against somebody's cell. Went to work on him. Beam, pom, 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 pom. Beam, pom, pom, pom. Beam, pom, pom. I fight good. I ain't gonna lie. Especially when I was skinny, I was fast as lightning. I'm tearing his ass up, you hear me? So I had him up against the balls, dirty working him. Beam, bom, beam, bom, 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 bom. So boom, Baby Charles, BC, from Gardell Lane. I think he from Gardell Lane or Brookstown. I think he from Gardell Lane. Baby Charles, y'all know Baby Charles. So boom, Baby Charles grabbed me by my ankle. Like, you know, they got the orange pants. Back then, they ain't had a jumper, like the one-piece jumper. They had the pants with the shirt. So it was a two-piece you wore back then in the 90s. You heard me? So Baby Charles grabbed my pants leg right down by my ankle and yanked it. And cause I'm whooping dude, and while I'm whooping dude, he grabbed my pants leg and yanked it. He yanked my leg from under me. I came straight down on that hard floor. Boom! Instantly, I could feel, I was like, oh, it damn near knocked me out. And about 5, 6 of them stomping me out. Boom, all I could do was just boom, 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 and just take it. You know, they was stomping me out in that bitch. So, I'm like, all right, y'all got that. But I ain't check out, you heard me? My shit was shut, you heard me? I ain't lying. My shit was shut, but I whooped Red. I whooped Dirty Red. I whooped his ass. And years later, I seen him, like when I seen him when I was like 30 years old, when I came home off a 6-year sentence, like, you know what I'm saying? I moved in his apartment complex. He was my neighbor, but he would be spooking, thinking I was gonna try to do him something. And I was like, man, I was 17 then. Ain't nobody worry about you. But anyway, man, my eye was shut. That bit was black, green, yellow. My shit was 10 different colors. My shit was like this. And everybody was like, man, you can't go to child. So nigga would give me honey buns to, to stay back. So eventually, like, the guard came in and told me, go to child. And I had to go to child. The guard made me. So when I went to child, my shit shut. So I walked through the child hall and nigga like, J-Dawg, nigga whooped you. I'm like, boy, nigga crowded me. And boy, I'll whoop you right now, you heard me? I told one nigga, they had a couple niggas laughing at me. But the dudes who I was online with, all the dudes that crowded me, they took up for me in the child hall. They was like, shit, y'all talking that shit? That man whooped Dirty Red, and we crowded him, and he ain't check out, and it's his first time in jail. You know what I'm saying? And he back there with all the gangsters, you heard me? So everybody respected me for that. They were like, okay, you gonna, Lil one gonna get it in. I probably weighed 120 pounds back then. You heard me? I was skinny little dude, you heard me? But them dudes knew, he gonna get it in. So, after that, you know what I'm saying? I stayed online with them dudes for probably another 3 months. I just never spoke to them. We'll walk by each other, we wouldn't speak, or you know how it is in jail. And all my jail niggas, like how it go. After you have a fight and it ain't no more beef, y'all just walk by each other, y'all don't talk to each other, and y'all don't argue. It's just done. Y'all handle that. So they respected me, and everybody knew I was green. They knew that was my first time in jail, but they knew I had heart. And they know I whooped the piss out Dirty Red. Dirty Red, I know you see this. Everybody in Baton Rouge watch me. Dirty Red with the golds and with the freckles in his face. Yeah, I dirty worked that boy. I ain't gonna lie, I whooped the piss out of him, girl. They had to crowd me. Man, I was punching on that boy so hard. Bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom. His head was boom all off the cell bars, girl. Yeah, y'all had to crowd me. But like me and Dirty Red, cool, I squashed that. But BC, I ever see you, I'm gonna punch on you. He probably don't be alive no more. Somebody probably smoked him. He one of them dudes, you could tell he was gonna get smushed. You heard me? But if I ever do see you, I'm gonna bat you though. But yeah, that was my first time going to East Baton Rouge Parish Prison. But I don't like to tell jail stories, but people ask me to tell them, they been DM, man, tell a jail story. Tell us about East Baton Rouge Parish Prison. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna run it to y'all. But yeah, they was getting it in back there, man. And yeah, that was my first fight in East Baton Rouge Parish Prison. That when I gained my respect back there. I only had like 2 or 3 more fights in the parish after that. After that, I ain't even have to fight no more. They like, he gonna slang that knife and he gonna scratch. So leave dude alone. Yeah, but ain't nobody bothering me after that. Everything was smooth selling after that. You know what I'm saying? After that, I'll come back and go to Callahoola, come back with the good gas. You know, I was the gas man. Everybody that know me from the parish, you can get in the comment section. They'll tell you I wasn't turning down nothing but my collar. I was scratching with any and everything back there. They gonna tell you, I let the streets do my vouching. Anybody who was in jail with me, you can't get on here and say I turned down phase in that bitch. I was wrecked. Every wreck call, I'm putting when they holler wreck call, I'm lacing my shit up. What up? Come on, let's go. Let's get it. Yeah. Bang section, signing off.